Good morning, everyone. We are TeamCore and we are here to present our solution for Statathon' 2025 Project Dhāranā, the autonomous knowledge discovery platform. Our team brings together a mix of technical expertise, problem solving skills, and a shared passion for making data more accessible and impactful for everyone. Our problem statement was to create an API gateway to run SQL queries on survey datasets and return results in a user friendly form such as a JSON. But when we looked deeper, we realized that this is just the surface of real challenge. India's Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation holds vast, invaluable datasets. Unfortunately, most of them are locked away in static files or traditional databases. Accessing these data is slow, requires technical expertise, and often results in raw outputs that need further processing before they are useful. This means researchers, policymakers, and even citizens often miss out on timely insights because the barrier to entry is too high. The question we asked to ourselves was, why stop at just retrieving data? Why not build a system that understands what the users want and delivers ready to use knowledge? Now, the overview of the project will be explained by my teammate. Over to Ifan.
Okay, team, let me walk you through what we are building with Project Dhāranā, the Autonomous Knowledge Discovery Platform. So here's the situation. MoSPI has tons of valuable data, but the problem is it's basically locked up in static files. You have to dig, search, and manually piece things together just to make sense of it. That makes analysis slow, frustrating, and honestly not very accessible. Now, most people's first thought would be let's build an API gateway, but that's not what we are doing. We are going one step further. We are making an AI powered research assistant, like having a smart teammate who can take your questions, understand exactly what you mean, and then go out and find the insights for you. Here's how it works in the simple terms. You don't need to write a single SQL query or code. You just ask your questions in plain English. Maybe something like, how has employment in rural areas changed over the last 5 years compared to urban areas? Our goal seeking cortex kicks in, figure out exactly what you are looking for, breaks it into logical steps, and then our AI queries the national knowledge graph we have built. The cool part, it's not just matching keywords, it's uncovering deep multi-level relationship between datasets, the kind of hidden patterns you just would not spot using normal SQL. And instead of dumping a CSV file on your lap, it gives you a narrative report, complete with summaries, charts, and actually key findings you need. Basically, it gives you knowledge, not just raw data. Now, why is this different from the usual API gateway? With a standard API, you have a you have to write rigid calls, no SQL, and deal with a fixed database structure. You get raw JSON or CSV, and then you have to make sense of it yourself. In Dharana, you just talk to it in plain English, and it comes back with a ready-to-use AI-generated report. And where an API might just filter data, Dharana actually discovers hidden patterns you did not even know to ask about. On the technical side, here's how it all comes together. We are using a Neo4j graph database to store the data and relationships, perfect for running deep relationship queries with Cypher. Our AI layer built in with Python and Gemini API LLM understands your questions and turns it into graph queries. For fast number crunching, we are using WebAssembly with Rust. So even complex computations run smoothly. Then the presentation layer generates clear, readable reports. And to keep everything secure and scalable, we have containerized it with Docker and run it with Kubernetes on the cloud. If you imagine the flow, it's like this. Data gets stored in the graph database, and the AI understands your intent. Comput- Computation happens lightning fast. A clean report is generated, and it is all delivered seamlessly in the cloud. So, in short, Dhāranā turns a static data library into a living intelligent system that can think, connect the dots, and hand you real insights, starting from just a plain English question. So, yeah, that's the big picture of what Dharma is all about. Turning complex local of data into meaningful, ready to use insights with almost no effort from the user. I'll stop here so we can dive deeper into next part. Over to my teammate.
Now comes feasibility and viability. We have designed Dhāranā for practical step-by-step development. Our first milestone is a proof of concept with just two datasets demonstrating the complete flow from query to final report. By keeping AI as a planner and using trusted tools for computation, we avoid common AI pitfalls like hallucinations in numbers. Detailed logging of every decision ensures full transparency and debuggability. While building a knowledge graph requires more time upfront than a standard database, it's a one time investment that will pay off in flexibility and analytical depth for years to come. Our cloud native deployment with Docker and Kubernetes ensures scalability, security, and easy maintenance. In impacts and benefits, the impact of Dharna is transformative. Time to insight drops from months to minutes. Depth of knowledge increases with the discovery of hidden correlations. Accessibility improves as no coding skills are needed to ask complex questions. For policymakers, this means faster, evidence based decisions. For researchers, it means focusing on insights instead of technical hurdles. For MoSPI, it means maximizing the value of its data and aligning with the statistics as a service vision, setting a global goal example for intelligent public data infrastructure. In research and reference, our solution builds on cutting edge research in multiple domains. Knowledge graph and graph neural networks for advanced relationship modeling, LLM based autonomous agents and AI planners for intent understanding and goal decomposition, WebAssembly and serverless computing for fast, resource efficient calculations, generative AI for narrative synthesis to produce clear, context rich reports. By combining these proven technologies, Dharana moves beyond incremental improvement into a paradigm shift. In conclusion, Project Dharana transforms India's national dataset from passive archives into an intelligent partner in discovery. One that understands your goal, finds the answer, and tells you the story behind them. We believe this will not only revolutionize data access in India, but also set a benchmark for how nations worldwide can unlock the full potential of their public data. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.